It was in December 2010. Blame alcohol or stormy fantasy? I do not know. But everything turned out funny and law horror. At that time, he often drank. I think many will understand. No, not to hell, not to fainting and other things. Quite normal. Let's just say that I will accept my own, and enough. But I was rarely sober. So, all I used is energy. That's right. They are the most. Jaguars, gorillas. What else is there? In addition to alcohol, just wet my throat was also flooded with burns. Adrenaline and mirage. In general, this kind of rubbish. Plus, sometimes did not sleep for days. That is, without sleeping, to work. After a new one. And only the next day went to bed. I don't know how long it would have lasted. But I decided to stop after one terrible incident. That day I did not sleep for a day. Returning home, I took a couple of cans of energy alcohol on my chest Jaguar leg. Having sat somewhere until midnight, I decided that it was time to go to the side. Everything, as usual, turned off the computer, clicked the light, phone to charge, threw back on the couch. I closed my eyes at that time. I could not sleep. Probably 10 to 15 minutes. As long as I turned around, I heard sounds from the next small room perfectly. My sister was watching TV, did not sleep. And then I began to doze off. But suddenly such a strange feeling, a drilling look in the back. I do not know how to describe, but the feeling is terrible. As if they are directly devouring the look. I want to turn around. It was not here. I do not feel my hands, legs. And then something directly envelops me. I cannot open my eyes. Sounds from the next room are heard. But somehow, in my ears incomprehensible ringing. I try to shout my sister. But instead some unnatural mooing. As if a person drunk and she is trying to say something. And time is coming. With my whole back I begin to feel as if someone is sitting on me. And so hard that for a moment I began to understand that I would suffocate in the pillow. Well, I cannot move my legs, and behind them they seem to be lifted up. I have a mandrage. What to do? I do not know. I swear about myself. Curse everything and everything. The first thoughts at once about God. Although a person is not really a believer. Well, this is the fate in the family. Not everything is gorgeous. On the contrary, it hurts bad. I do not know any prayers. I just start praying. Ask for forgiveness and help. Here I understand that it begins to let go. The severity is gone. There is no ringing. Hands, legs move. Split my eyes, it immediately came to mind. I say, for good or evil. Silence. I break up. Turn on the light. I look back. No one. AROUND, no one. Initially I thought that my sister could. Joked. I did not approach her. After sitting for a couple of minutes in this state, I decided to go to bed. The next morning I told her. She threw hands. A little later I talked with a friend. He figured that it could be a so-called microstroke. After digging into the internet, I was shocked. Everything matched. Checked. Everything is fine. Alive and well. No killed. Who is in the subject will understand parts of the brain cortex. What is there ... closing parenthesis. No. Just wasted the money. What was it? I do not know. Subtly hinting to the doctor about what happened. In response only received one thing. You need to drink less. Think about it, guys. Is it worth drinking at all? And yet there is something mystical about it. At least I was unpleasant. But mystical stories.